Hey, what's up guys, it's Sorunke here, and happy Thanksgiving. We're gonna make it really quick here. You guys probably saw by the title. Yes, it is true, I've completely sold out of my lemonade position. In this video, we're gonna go over the reasons why I did so. I'll give you my thoughts on lemonade going forward. So, as always, like, share, and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So to give a quick introduction what Lemonade is an online AI-driven insurance company. They're part of the InsureTech space, which is pretty much getting the insurance industry and making it more efficient by using online technology. And if you've been subscribed to this channel for a while, you know that those are the kind of companies that I like to invest in. These high growth disruptive companies, and Lemonade would definitely be considered one of those companies. One of the most attractive things of investing in Lemonade was how they use reinsurance to reduce their risk. The first reason why I got out of Lemonade was simply because some of the things I saw in their financial statements. So let's go into my iPad, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here we have the financials for Lemonade that they just released. One of the things that I see here that are really awesome is that it does look like they are growing their revenue. They went from 17.8 to 13.7, and that's in millions of dollars. So you just get that multiplied by $1 million. But anyways, they did double here, so that's good. One of the things I did notice, and this is really concerning, is that, so they have a bunch of different things that make up the revenue. But to me, the most important thing that I look for when I'm looking at growth is a net earned premium. And their net earned premium actually decreased from 2020 to 2021. It went from $65 million to $51.6 million. That's concerning, especially given all the growth that Lemonade has built into its valuation. So that was very worrisome. But another thing that I saw that was very worrisome as well is down in the expense column here. And if you take a look at their sales and marketing expenses, what you'll notice is that they spent almost double the amount that they spent last year advertising. But at the same rate, their net earned premium actually decreased. And that's very concerning because that's showing us that they're not able to efficiently pick up customers the way they were last year. When it comes to growth stock, something that you really have to watch out for is their advertising budget. So the thing about it is that typically when you're selling a product, you have to be able to market it well. And marketing can become very expensive if it's not done in a very efficient manner. It's become more and more expensive for Lemonade to acquire a customer. So that was very concerning. If we go down to the latter part of their earnings, there's these two paragraphs right here that I have boxed off in red that are very important. One of the ways Lemonade reduced the risk is that they use something called reinsurance. And what reinsurance is that it's basically, let's say I'm an insurance company like Lemonade. I would say, hey, I'm going to issue this $100,000 life insurance policy. You'll pay me every month to keep this policy active. And that's called a premium. So what Lemonade would now do is that they'll now turn around and say,
hey, reinsured, would you cover $75,000 of this policy if we give you 75% of the premium that our customer is paying you?
And they'll say yes. But how Lemonade makes money in this situation?
So we went out and we did the marketing, we did the advertising, and we got you this $75,000 of coverage liability and the premium that comes with it as well. But in return, we want 25% of that as commission for us doing all of that work.
And typically the reinsurers will say, yes, awesome, and they'll pay you 25%. And this is one of the main ways that Lemonade makes money. Then the other 25%, they'll now use something called a non-proportional reinsurance contract. So that's like another policy saying that in Lemonade's case, if Lemonade as a company incurs $60 million or more of a loss, that insurance coverage will kick in and cover the rest of it. But Lemonade will be on the hook for the first $60 million. That was initially the deal that Lemonade had with the reinsurers all the way up until August 1st of 2021. Then after that, the reinsurers renegotiated their contracts. Instead of them taking on 75% of the insurance policy, they only took on 70% when those contracts expired. Let's read the last paragraph here that kind of explains what happened. This last paragraph states, a portion of the companies, and by companies it means Lemonade's, proportional reinsurance program expired on June 30th, 2021. The company renewed the majority of their expiring reinsurance contracts at terms that were very similar to prior agreements. As the business continues to grow and diversify with stability in our insurance results, the company decreased its overall share of proportional reinsurance from 75% of premium to 70%. In addition, the company purchased a new reinsurance program to protect against the catastrophic risk in the US that exceeds $60 million in losses. Other non-proportional reinsurance contracts were renewed with similar terms to the expiring contracts. So if you look closely at that third sentence, you see that they said that the company decided to decrease their overall share of proportional reinsurance from 75% to 70%. But what I'm thinking is that they probably got less favorable terms this time around compared to their last contract. And that's probably because the reinsurers are starting to realize how profitable Lemonade is in this business model. And because of that, they want a piece of the action as well. And what I worry is that even if they do become a profitable company, these reinsurers can always change the terms of the contract. They can always take away profit from Lemonade by lowering their proportional reinsurance rates. So I think that this, on top of their advertising budget, spells really big trouble for this company as a whole. And because of both these reasons, this is the reason why I've completely sold out of Lemonade. I think that if Lemonade can figure out how to get around this, they can be a really good company. But for me, I don't really want to risk my money trying to see them figure it out. The old school insurance industry is a very low multiple business anyways. You look at companies like Berkshire Hathaway, Progressive, Allstate. Most, if not all of them, have PEs in the single digits. And really with the insurance game, you're really just moving money around. I wouldn't say you're not adding value, but you're not creating some kind of groundbreaking product. You're providing a service that's very commoditized. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if this video provided you any value, please consider sharing, liking, and subscribing to the channel. They all greatly help the channel grow. And as always, check me out on all my social medias. I try to post there as often as possible. I'm going to go take off and have some turkey, but you guys have a great evening and happy Thanksgiving. Peace.